Salutations, utopians. Hope all is well in your world. So, I wasn't planning on talking about the Kansas City Chiefs this morning. However, they are the third team now approaching the NFL trade deadline to acquire a wide receiver. I'm sure some of you remember, Mari Cooper and Devontae Adams have been on the move. And now we have DeAndre Hopkins joining Pat Mahomes, Andy Reid in Kansas City. Um, my thoughts on all this is interesting from is interesting from the standpoint of that I just remembered that like L'Jarius Sneed left the Chiefs to go join the Titans, and this is how wealthy franchises remain wealthy. I told people when the L'Jarius Sneed acquisition happened for the Chiefs that it reminded me of like Malcolm Butler, uh, where you don't win championships overspending at any position unless you absolutely have someone in their prime. And even then, the Darrell Revis methodology is the best approach. You see Breonna Stewart doing it right now with the New York Liberty in light of the TV agreement that's going to be coming down the pipeline. So she's taking 1 year deals. That's kind of what you want to do when you're on a contender and you have a certain particular kind of window. But normally somebody has to take a pay cut in order for it to work. Pat Mahomes isn't though. Um, Obviously the move is necessary. The loss of Rasheed Rice, who I'm very disappointed about that injury from the standpoint. I really wanted to see. He seemed like he was really coming along in his journey of being a perennial Pro Bowl receiver, and then this injury happened. Now makes you kind of wonder. He definitely was ascending from last year till now. He emerged on the scene for them last year. You see the Chiefs are pulling from old resources to try to replenish their offense from the standpoint of first starting off with getting Kareem Hunt, Juju Smith-Schuster, then getting Kareem Hunt. Now with the announcement of DeAndre Hopkins, who's 32, since 2013 has led the league in yards receiving, touchdowns, and receiving yards, receiving receptions, and touchdowns since 2013. Obviously, he's never been a burner out there, so to speak, but immaculate hands. He had years where he caught in the triple digits and not a single drop, which is still one of the craziest statistics in all of sports. And he's a consummate professional. They'll probably need to use him out of the slot just because he's lost even more of a step, and he was never fast to begin with. Wasn't slow, but he wasn't fast. It was a guy who was about precision routes and great hands. And so for Kansas City, I still don't see a scenario where the Chiefs go to the Super Bowl. But then again, I didn't see it happening for them last year, and it ended up doing so. So I just will be on a wait to determine process. I still think the Bengals are going to make their first Super Bowl appearance, but even the Ravens look great, even though they have been very vulnerable defensively, which is very unique to me because in years past that was always their staple. And now they've gone a little more offensive with the two-headed monster and Lamar mobilizing and King Henry. But I still think, there's other teams that are more polished on paper. And unless something supernatural happens for the Chiefs, beyond just strength of scheduling, um, I don't know if this is enough. You know, uh, they are all their games seem to be the same kind of thing. Teams shoot themselves in the foot. The Chiefs are keeping it low scoring, and then manage to do the old veteran pull it, drag you to deep waters and beat you in the end. But I don't know if this window is still there. Travis Kelsey looks washed. It's going to be a lot of out scheming, and Andy Reid will probably earn Coach of the Year at this rate because they're not a very good roster on paper. So, I'm not a big fan. It's not the groundbreaking trade that a Devontae Adams would be, But DeAndre Hopkins is no slouch, and to give up the late round compensation that they did, that's a pretty good win. All right, Utopians, I got more videos on the way. Cheers.